Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Weather Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. A few more of us got lucky today than initially expected when it came to the sunshine. It made it all the way over toward the 131 corridor. But once you got into the lakeshore counties, it was a pretty cloudy day, and the rest of us will see those clouds move in as we head to the second half of the weekend. Though I want to show you a picture from this morning in Jenison. That's where Jackie got a picture of a beautiful start to the day. Some clouds in the distance, but already off to some sunshine. More than we've seen in a bit for numerous of us. So it's always a great way to start your day when you have that sun out there. Unfortunately, tomorrow will be cloudier as mentioned. We always love to share your weather photos here at 13 on your side. You can send them to us on social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on Twitter and on Instagram. When it came to the temperatures out there today, it was a cool day, but pretty seasonable. 32 the high in Grand Rapids, the same in Holland, 33 for Muskegon and South Haven. Those temperatures pretty much on target with the forecast. Told you 33, hit 32. That's inside 3 degrees. Now 7 days in a row with only 5 misses in the last month of forecasting. When it comes to tomorrow, look for warmer weather ahead. That's why 13 Weather Ball is lit up in red. View of the 13 Weather Ball sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We're looking at temperatures as of about 9:30 that were hanging around in the mid-20s across West Michigan. Warm spot was Muskegon at 32. A little bit of a wind chill, but not much because the winds have largely calmed across the region. That's as they make a shift to a more southerly flow. That southerly flow going to help to boost our temperatures as we head toward tomorrow. Next 24 hours show temperatures in the 20s overnight, mostly cloudy skies throughout the forecast with a high that'll reach up to around 40 for your Sunday afternoon. The hourly planner there shows that low tonight around 23, mostly cloudy, 40 for tomorrow, still mostly cloudy and dry, 42 as we head into Monday. Temperatures keep rising through midnight. We could see rain move across pretty much the entirety of the region with a little bit of isolated mix possible in our extreme northern counties, though for the most part, Monday expected to be a rain event. The satellite radar as of about 9:30 showed the cloud cover already moving back across West Michigan. Most of us had turned mostly cloudy by this point and will continue to increase those clouds as we head throughout the overnight hours tonight with mostly cloudy conditions in place for the entirety of your Sunday. There will be some peaks of sunshine occasionally, but again, this is pretty much going to be a cloudy day for the end of the weekend. Those cloud cover conditions continue to thicken as we head into Sunday night. As we work our way toward Monday, that's when rain starts to move back in. Could see a few showers early in the day, but the bulk of the rain is going to come in the afternoon and evening hours. That's when showers overspread West Michigan. Again, as you get up to the extreme northern portions of the 13 on your side viewing area, that wintry mix could be possible on Monday afternoon. We'll see the rain showers continue as we work our way into Monday night and into early part of Tuesday as well. Maybe a rumble of thunder could even come out of these clouds. Wouldn't be surprising, but for the most part, again, just showers. The rain scattered across the region as we work our way into Tuesday afternoon. Possibly a few flakes, maybe a little bit of light wintry mix in the back end of this system. But again, it's going to be very minor, mostly a rain event pushing through. As this system starts to exit heading into Tuesday night and Wednesday, we have a small period of quiet weather before our next area of precipitation comes. Wednesday will be quiet, but as we go to Thursday, that's when wintry mix pushes in across the region. We're again kind of on that dividing line between the rain and the snow. So depending on where you're at in West Michigan, you could see two very different weather events as we head through the day on Thursday. This potentially could bring some accumulating snowfall as we head toward the end of the week, though we got to keep a close eye on our temperatures, which will still largely remain on the milder side of average. So something to keep an eye on later this coming week. Heading into the weekend, that round pushes out of our area, but then another area of snow could come in as we head into Saturday. So finally, getting some wintry weather chances back in the forecast. We're looking at temperatures for your Sunday that'll be in the upper 30s to low 40s on the lakeshore with breezy conditions. Those temperatures will be in the upper 30s for our northern zones with upper 30s to low 40s possible from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. As we see temperatures continue all the way to the mid-40s by early Tuesday, then temperatures fall throughout Tuesday afternoon. Again, mostly rain Monday and Tuesday, but isolated mix possible north on Monday and a few flakes possible to wrap things up Tuesday. Temperatures falling toward the end of the week with that wintry mix potential on Thursday and some snow for next weekend. Overall, though, chances for accumulating snowfall remain pretty minor, with the best chance being on Thursday. That's the day we got to keep our eyes on.
Sponsored by the Power of Poison exhibit at the Grand Rapids Public Museum.
And as you just saw from that forecast, the weather in West Michigan has been pretty mild this January, and that's starting to put a squeeze on those who depend on cold weather for their income, such as related to the ice fishing season. By this time of the year, many are already hoping to be out on the ice and catching fish, but this year, the rivers and the lakes are still not safe to be on. In fact, earlier this week, scenes like this did not exist. More scenes like this, unfrozen bodies of water, and the ice that is around is not safe to be on. Dawn Brenner with Brenner Bait and Auto says the weather is certainly causing them some stress.
Lately, we've been lucky to get 6 weeks in, and I don't think we're going to get 6 good weeks this year. So we had to cancel the rest of our order, and we're afraid we're going to be sitting on $20,000 worth of goods sitting here, of ice equipment. So it's kind of hard.
While it's going to be hard to promise the cold temperatures needed for something like ice fishing, our warmer weather could still lead to some bigger snow events. Let's take a look at why that is. First, when it comes to the temperature forecast, here's why it's going to be a little difficult to get things frozen up here in West Michigan. The next couple of weeks, 8 to 14 days, still expected to trend warmer than average. And then even as we go to February through April, we just barely get into near average temperatures. The warmer weather sitting very close to our south and east. Now, of course, the reason this could lead to big snow events later this winter is our good friend lake effect snow. If we don't freeze up the lake, well, the processes for making lake effect snow are still in play. Warm water, cold land, and of course, cold air blowing over that water, generating those clouds and leading to lake effect snow downstream. That usually starts to get less and less likely as we head deeper into winter. Of course, that depends on the lake freezing for the snow chances to go away. And as of right now, we are nowhere near freeze up on Lake Michigan. Just 3.2% ice coverage, and almost all of that in the northern reaches, mostly in the Green Bay. Last year, we were at 13.4, and on average, we should be about 16.3% frozen by this time of the year. In terms of water temperatures, we're not anywhere close to freezing up the rest of the lake either. Anywhere you see those sort of teal aqua colors, that is water temperatures still in the mid-40s. There's a lot of warm water on Lake Michigan for this time of the year. It's not just West Michigan dealing with unusually warm weather. In fact, looking back at 2022, data from NASA and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration show it was one of the hottest years on record. Meteorologist Brendan Minship from our sister station ABC 10 in Sacramento spoke to a NASA scientist about just how hot things were in 2022 and what to expect for 2023.
The results are in. NASA and NOAA analyzed the climate of the previous year, and it's not a positive outlook.
So we came in as the 5th hottest year on record. And of course, the thing that we look at that's even more important is year to year, things will vary naturally. But that long-term trend of the temperature continuing to go up is still there. It's very real. And something that's not going away.
In California, it was the 8th hottest year on record and the 9th driest. This, despite the fact that it was a 3rd consecutive La Niña year, when the oceans are cooler, and typically, so too are global temps.
It's likely that we'll go out of that next year and get back to something of an El Nino pattern. And so we're actually thinking that 2023 may be significantly warmer than 2022.
All of this is occurring with a backdrop of a consistently warmer climate. And this climate change means more extreme droughts, but also more extreme wet periods.
The warmer the air is and the warmer the ocean is, they will intensify that even more. The ocean is warmer, it's evaporating more, there's more moisture to use, and then the warmer air can actually store more moisture in it. And I think Sacramento this year is right now is getting a taste of that.
Water whiplash, feast or famine, drought or flood. Such is life in California in the 21st century, and it's here to stay.
What we're entering is an age of new normal. So, I mean, the climate is changing, and that trend is continuing, and it's not going back.
Well, now that you're up to date on the latest weather here in West Michigan and some news from around the country as well, there's always more to find at 13onyourside.com or by downloading the 13 on Your Side news and weather apps. For now, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.